y'all doing? Okay, so today I'm coming at you with my first ever tour/review on a Goyard bag. This is the St. Louis GM. And before I jump in and give you all the information, I do want to bring your attention to the link that is in the description of this video. I do luxury live sales multiple times a week, authentic pre-owned luxury bags from your favorite luxury designers. And I would love for you to be a part of my little community, and you can do that by either visiting my website, or you can, again, click that link that's in the description and you will be able to download my mobile app in your Google Play Store or your App Store. So I do hope to see you soon. Anyway, okay, so again, this is the Goyard St. Louis GM tote. And so before I, got all set up, I did a little bit of research to see, I was just curious to know how many sizes were available. Of course, I don't exactly know, how reliable everything is, but I am on spottedfashion.com. And per this website, it says that it is available in 3 sizes. There's a PM, the GM, and then there's also an XXL. And it also says there used to be a junior size and that it's been discontinued. So anyway, this is the GM size. And so the measurements, just so you know, starting at the bottom, and again, just measuring, here to here, like the actual bottom piece, you can see it. See where it's all stitched up? Okay, so that piece is 16 inches wide at the bottom. Okay, now at the widest point, which is clearly going to be like in the middle and also at the top, it is 22 inches wide. So 16 at the bottom, 22 at the widest and also at the top, and then it is 13 inches tall, and then it's 7 inches deep. Okay, and the handle drop is 8 inches. Now, just for comparison, I also jotted down the measurements of the Neverfull GM, so you could kind of, a lot of people are familiar with that bag, and so the measurements on that bag are also 16 inches wide. It's actually 14 inches tall and 9 inches deep. So it's similar. I mean, it's a bit deeper, and if I remember right, it's only got the 7-inch handle drop. I didn't actually write that down, but it seems like if I'm just going off memory, and I think it's 7 inches on the Neverfull. So again, Neverfull is 16 by 14 by 9. This one, and that's referring to the base, the 16. And then this one is 16 by 13 by 7. So again, very similar. This one is, in this print here, this color scheme, you know how I've got different ones. If you search these bags, you'll see all sorts of colors and things they have. But this one is, so the base of it is black, and then it also has the white and then the brown. So I know when I first learned about this bag several years ago, this was the color scheme that combination that I was actually drawn to. There's also like I think it's like a black and a gray and a white, or maybe it's just black and gray. Anyway, those were like my 2 favorite, but there's some other brighter colors. It does come with a removable little pouch here, okay? And it's just like the Neverfull, it does have a leather trimmer on the top of the bag, and the handles are also leather, and then of course, this pouch has a leather trim around it, and you just open it up. It's got a silver snap here, so silver hardware, and then there's your authentication part of it. I'll show you where the other part is. It's right here, and then it just opens up to this kind of linen colored like canvas on the inside. Okay, and again, it is removable. It's not removable. No, it is removable right here. But here is where I actually had this bag authenticated, and so I do know that this is where you find the authentication piece. So you just take this little piece out right here, and behind this tab, there is a string of numbers and letters, I believe. That might be upside down, but anyway, it's behind that. And that is actually where you are looking for your authentication. So I learned something new today on that as well. And then, of course, your actual stamp here, and then the snap here says Goyard, and then on the front, it has, and then you go on the front here, and it has the G. The G right here looks like this. It actually looks like this. So their color of their, of their dust bags, and also of the little protective felt pieces, it's the color of those ShamWows. I don't know if y'all remember those, but that's what the color scheme reminds me of. This part's brown, and then the rest of it's like that, kind of orangey yellow color, you can see. Anyway, it's a really nice dust bag too. It's like super hardy textile material. Okay, so anyway, this bag, there's not a whole lot to it. I mean, there's not any feet to it. There's no organization on the inside. I mean, this is probably more of like a beach tote. Okay, because there's just nothing on the inside. Again, this little protective piece was tucked in here. Again, this probably, well, yeah, it's felt. Anyway, so it's a light colored, that linen color again. This is actually great because that way you're not, it's not a black hole, so you're not like digging for stuff and, where you can't see anything. all this trim in here is leather, okay? So sometimes you know how it has like that really thick, it's another kind of material, I don't know what it is, but this, in this bag, the pieces here on the bottom, and then also all around this, like the sides in here, it's all black leather. And then let me just give you like a close-up of the straps here. This is how the straps are sewn on. Okay, they're just sewn on. I don't know, I think it's kind of like a decorative, you know, not a decorative stitch, but just the way that it's stitched, you know, it's pretty secure. Now, let me tell you, like in terms of the Neverfull, just kind of comparing to that. So you know that the Neverfull is coated canvas. This is also coated canvas, but this is like probably half the thickness, maybe not half, but it's definitely not as thick as the Neverfull canvas, as the Louis Vuitton canvas. Well, I can't say that for all bags, so I'm just strictly talking about the Neverfull. So it's coated canvas, but it's thin. So just right off the top, even though it's a big bag, it is not a heavy bag. So that's one really nice thing about it. Because you know, the Neverfull GM, even when it's empty, because of all that canvas, and because it actually does have a lining, and because it's coated, it's actually a lot heavier when it's empty. But this one is super light and, you know, just nice and light. I mean, a true beach, like a beach tote type is kind of what I think of. Okay, so I'm just going to see if it passed the elbow test. It doesn't actually, well, if you do this, maybe, depending on your arm, you may or may not be able to, you know, get it over your shoulder with one arm. But you can get it up on your shoulder like this, and then just depending on, you know, your size, I'm 5'6", and I don't really know how much I weigh, but in the shirt, I don't really have a ton of baggage under my arm, so it doesn't ride, it's not even hovering to my pit. Like my pit's right here. You can see there's quite a bit of space. So just keep that in mind. Of course, you can access it from your shoulder with no problem, which is a nice thing. Now, someone did message me. I showed this bag today during my live sale, and I've had several inquiries about it, and someone was specifically asking about putting a bag organizer in it, so I wanted to get mine out. Mine is from Original Club. Where's the thing? Okay, this is from Original Club. I got it originally off of Etsy, and I know that they, you know, like if you go to their little Etsy store, and they might even have a website now, you know, a lot of their organizers are kind of based on a lot of the Louis Vuitton bags, you know, just the different sizes. But I bought this one to fit in my Speedy 40, which is also 16 inches wide. And also this will fit in a Neverfull GM, okay? And I got mine with like all the extra pockets. You can see there's all these extra pockets on the outside, on the inside. And then I have one big slip pocket here on the outside. And it's felt, and it's not like a super heavy piece, but it's just a lot of felt. So, I mean, I don't know. But again, the bag is light. So I wanted to show you that it would actually fit in here. Oop, okay. I'd have to use two hands because it is a floppy bag. It doesn't have a lot of structure. Oh yeah, okay. But putting this bag organizer in here is going to give it some structure. Okay, let's see if you can see that. So that's how it looks with the bag organizer in there. I feel like because there are no pockets or, you know, slip pockets or zip pockets or anything in here, I really do feel like you probably would be better, you know, better served if you had an organizer. And again, the bag is not a heavy bag empty, so that, you know, it's even more of a reason to go ahead and consider one. Sometimes I shy away from bag organizers because I feel like it's going to make my bag heavier. That's just me. But definitely if you have a bag organizer in there, it's going to, you know, look, I mean, I'm just putting it on my hands and you can see that it has a lot more structure than when, you know, I didn't. And I didn't do this before, but I will. So see, it's like this. But again, it's a thin, you know, it is a little bit slouchier, even though it's coated. It is a lot more squishy, I would say, than a Neverfull. Okay, so let me just do that little demonstration again, but without the bag organizer. And you don't have to even get one with all these pockets. I mean, you could just get, you know what, you could get a base shaper, and that would help, and a base shaper and just a very simple bag organizer. But see, like if I don't have anything in here and I'm putting it on my hands, then this is what you got going on. So it'll definitely slouch over if you don't have something in there, okay? So again, beach tote, you know, all your towels, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I feel like this color scheme is just kind of your basic, neutral, all year round, you know. You know, of course you're talking to somebody that prefers black bags, so I mean, naturally I'm gonna say that. Some people may be like, no, it's not really a spring bag, but you know, whatever. I mean, I feel like it is, generally speaking, like a neutral bag. But anyway, this is how it looks. You know, again, it's the size, you know, roughly the size of a Neverfull GM. Okay, there's the side, and of course, you know, the back. Now this one, unlike the Neverfull, it has no options to bring in your sides. So it's just always going to be just an open, you know, just an open tote. There's no closures, you know, no zippers, no snaps, no latches, no anything. It's just open tote. That's it. So again, this is the Goyard St. Louis GM, and just, it's my first one on my channel. I have like literally over 300 videos, and this is the first Goyard. So I was super excited to be able to do this video for you. So again, don't forget to go back to the description of the video and click that link and join one of my upcoming live luxury sales. I see you soon. Okay, bye.